Question 2. You were inspired to do this programme listening to Rachel's album of the same name and a quote by St Ambrose. Can you explain a bit more about the inspiration behind the concept? I think I was probably mostly inspired actually by the idea of the comparison between the beautiful simplicity and almost nakedness of the solo violin and the sound world that we associate with that, especially the Baroque violin, which played on an instrument with gut strings, I should say, has a very clean, clear and sort of precise sound compared to perhaps a more modern violin, which has a sort of naturally a warmer and richer sound. So that sort of violin is a very naked sound compared to the warmth of the choir. And so I think probably the greatest inspiration for me was the feeling of how those two very different sound worlds could both contrast with each other but also complement each other. I mean, of course, you can go and hear a recital played by Rachel or a concert sung by VOCES8 and enjoy it very much, but I actually think hearing the sound worlds alternately allows the listener to appreciate each sound world a little bit more. I think the other thing that I particularly enjoyed when I was programming this collaboration was the thought that the violin can play so many different roles within the program. So sometimes Rachel plays by herself, sometimes she plays a sort of a solo instrument accompanied by the singers, and sometimes she is also one of the singers, so she comes very much into the middle of the score and the sound world and sort of plays as a ninth voice in the group rather than as an additional voice in the group. So that was also something that I thought very hard about and thought would sound particularly good.